come out to California, y'all, to have dinner with my daughter and her new husband and some of his relatives and what have you. And my wife and I come out there. And I didn't even realize who the girl was until I looked past her. And my wife said to me, you know who that is, don't you? I said, no. And she told me, and I said, get out of here. She is having his ex-wife over at her house for dinner. And you never made war. I think the world needs to hear. How did you do that? I mean, now she lives out here in Dallas.
She does.
You know, she comes to church from time to time. We've interacted. And so the ex-wife and the new wife get along with each other without pulling each other's hair out.
Yeah.
And I saw you put the work into that and her put the work into finding a way to make it work. Talk to people who are going through the complications of blended families, baby mama drama, ex-wives, ex-husbands. Very few people navigate that kind of stuff very well.
Well, you know, I have to say, I think it's multi-layered, in that her PT was very honoring in their transition and their divorce. And so to my knowledge, there wasn't any vitriol towards him. And so, I mean, obviously you're not married to someone that long and it's just a happy separation,
Right.
But there wasn't this deep sense of betrayal and dishonoring. And so it was as amicable as a divorce can be, so complicated. But when he and I got married, I think we wanted the same things for the kids. And I didn't want to bring my kids into a toxic situation. And I don't think she wanted her kids in a toxic situation. I don't think that she would have volunteered to go to dinner to me. I wouldn't have volunteered to go to dinner with her. But do we want Isaiah's homework turned in? For sure.
Yeah.
Do we want him on time for his field trip? Absolutely. And, you know, no slight to PT, like he's not necessarily in the nuts and bolts of like what kind of snack does he need and does he need a paper sack lunch today. And so I was communicating with him, like trying to get information as the kids were coming over. And finally, it's kind of like, can I just talk to her directly? And we wanted the same things for the kids. And then she was likable. Like we laughed at the same thing, like, girl, this teacher get on our nerves. And we began to build a rapport primarily because we wanted the same thing for the kids. And so I think that if you're blending a family, the first thing you have to do is make sure that you and your partner have the same goals and ideas for what successful family and parenting looks like before you even include the external or ex-partner.